Hi guys, I have something exciting today, something a little bit different than a daily vlog. I'm going to be showing you how I do my everyday natural makeup. This is a video I've been wanting to make for a while and someone just requested it on my channel, so I thought I would just pick up the camera and show you guys how I do my makeup. Hi Tobes, what's up? So when I do my makeup, I use a lot of cream products because I like a dewier finish. And I feel like when I use powdered products, it just covers up all my features and I don't want to do that. I just want to enhance my face. I'm really excited about this video because I wanted to give you guys some different content, and let's get started. So I just prepped my skin for my makeup. I did my morning skincare routine, which if that's something you'd also want to see, I can make a separate video on that as well. And I didn't record this, but one thing I always do before I start my makeup is use a Vaseline or some sort of hydration for my lips. So I'm using this Laneige sleeping mask. I bought this at Sephora. And this is my absolute favorite Vaseline that I have, even though it's more of a mask, but I love the color and I just like how subtle it is. So I use that as lip gloss sometimes. But first I'm gonna start off using my tinted moisturizer. I don't use a heavy foundation. I like light coverage. So I use this Complexion Rescue tinted moisturizer from Bare Minerals. And it also has sunscreen in it, so I like getting extra sunscreen. I already use it in my skincare routine, but this is just another layer. So I am using the shade Dune and Ginger. I am in between shades right now because it's obviously winter where I live, so I'm gonna mix the two. And I'm just gonna apply it with my hands. Now that my base is on, I'm going to go in with some concealer. I'm currently using the NARS Creamy Concealer, and I'm in the shade Café con Leche. I just started using this about a month ago, and I really like it. So far, it's not cakey, it doesn't crease too much. I was using Tarte, and those were some problems that I found with it, so I recommend using this if you need a new concealer. So I'm going to go ahead and just put it in the inner corners of my eye, the outer corners, then I'm also going to put it up here, and then I always put it below where I'm going to put my bronzer just to make the contrast a little bit more dramatic. And then I'm going to take my beauty blender and just blend all that out. I really hope this lighting is good because my bathroom doesn't have a window and it was giving like yellow light, and I wanted to give you guys some natural light, so I hope it's gonna turn out well. And I always blend the concealer on the outer corner up above my eye so that the color will also be the same on top as it is under. Next, I'm going to go in with a cream bronzer. I use the Clinique Chubby Stick. And I think there's just one shade of this. It's just the 01 Curvy Contour. I'm going to go ahead and put this on my cheekbones instead of like under it. That's where contour goes, but I don't contour, I just bronze my face. So I'm going to go ahead and put it right on my cheekbones. I also put it on my forehead as well right here. And the reason I put it on my cheekbones is because I like when it lifts my face up, so that's just a personal thing. If you don't want to do that, you can always put it a little bit lower, but I just found that this works best for my face shape. And then I'm going to go in with this Sonia Kashuk brush. This is from Target. It's like an angled brush, and so it fits your cheek very nicely. So I'm going to go ahead and blend upwards instead of, you don't want to pull it down. You want to go up and down this way so it blends well. And you can get a little bit right here just to blend it lightly. In this part right here, I'm making sure I really blend well with my hairline because you don't want there to be like a line of skin that isn't bronzed in between your hair. My dog just started peeing on the carpet. Okay, anyways, we're just gonna move on from that, but Next, I'm going to go in with blush. And I'm using the Nude Sticks Cherry Blossom Babe. And I actually got this like 2 years ago from the Summer McKeen collab with Nude Sticks. And this was my graduation gift from Donovan. And I still have it, and it's still probably one of my favorite colors of blush that I've ever used. I'm gonna go ahead and put this a little bit higher than the bronzer, but a little bit lower than I'd put highlight. So I'm trying to show you. If you can see right here, that's where the highlight would go. So I'm gonna put it like right under that. Also like almost on my temples. And this stuff is pretty pigmented, so I just dab it on really lightly. And then I'm gonna go in with this flat top brush. I got this in a kit from Amazon. If they still have it on Amazon, then I'll put it in the description. And if not, I'll try to find something similar. And then I'm just gonna also blend this up so that I don't like bring any of the makeup down to sag my face. We wanna create a Botox look without Botox, you know? And then I also take the excess and just lightly swipe it across my nose. I like when blush gives me a sun-kissed look, so I always put it on the top of my nose. And I'm not afraid of using too much just because I think a lot of blush looks good. Next, I'm gonna go in with my Becca Cosmetics Light Shifter Finishing Veil. And it's just a powder, and I'm gonna take this highlighting brush from e.l.f. Just gonna tap off the excess, and then I'm gonna put it where I put concealer. I don't like a lot of powder. I like cream products and I like looking dewy, so I just put a little bit to set the concealer. Right in the inner corner of my eye, a little bit around my nose. Then I'm gonna put a little bit in my T-zone. And then under the bronzer a little bit. Next, I'm gonna take an eyeshadow brush from the same Amazon kit that I got. And I'm gonna take my butter bronzer from the drugstore. And I'm just also gonna put a little bit on my brush. And then I'm just gonna put this all over my eyelid just to bring some warmth back into my eyes after I put on the concealer. And if you watch Summer McKeen, then you know she basically invented this with her Hoola bronzer. As you can see, I don't like to spend a lot of time on my makeup, so this is why I just do this for my eyeshadow. Next, I'm gonna take my Anastasia Brow Freeze Gel. And I'm going to gel my eyebrows with it. So I'm just going to very gently roll my spoolie in here. Also, I'm using this e.l.f. eyebrow duo. I got this at Target. It has like a flat brush on one side and then a spoolie on the other. And I'm just going to fluff my eyebrows with it. I like to embrace my very thick and fluffy eyebrows with my makeup because it's one of my favorite features about myself. This one looks a little bit darker just because of the lighting in this bathroom, but I promise they're even in person. Then I'm going to do my mascara. This is literally my least favorite part of doing my makeup because I am so particular and picky about how my eyelashes are. I don't like when there are any clumps, so I use a nail filer from the dollar store that's like flat right here so I can go in and separate it after I add it on. But I'm gonna start off using the Voluminous Primer by L'Oreal just to prime my eyelashes. And then I go in with the L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara, and I'm just using the shade Blackest Black. And I don't let this set for really too long until I start adding the mascara, just because I found it's the best consistency to layer. Sometimes I get really lucky and my eyelashes turn out like that on the first layer, but that rarely happens. Today is a good eyelash day. I'm gonna go ahead and put a light second layer. I only do this if I feel like I need to, but I just want them a little bit more dramatic. And never forget the bottom lashes. And then I have one small clump right here that I'm gonna get up. If I have any excess mascara on my eyelids, I just do that and then wipe it off with a Q-tip. But actually today, it's not messy at all. Usually I make a mess on my eyelids. Lastly, I'm gonna finish up with doing my lips. So I'm using this Color Sensational Shaping Lip Liner from Maybelline. So obviously this is also drugstore, and I'm using 110 Purely Nude. And then I go in with the NYX Butter Gloss, and this is in the shade Creme Brulee, and this is one of my favorite colors. I forgot highlighter. So I use the Glossier Halo Scope in the shade Quartz, and this is also a cream product, so I'm gonna go ahead and put it on my my ring finger and just dab it onto where I want my highlight, which is usually just right on my temples. And then I always put a little bit right under or on my brow bone. And then I put just a tiny bit on the tip of my nose, and then a little right there. Hi! Come here! Hi, babes. He decided to come see what I was doing in here. Didn't you? Anyways, that's the end of my everyday natural makeup routine. I hope that you guys like this video. And if you want to see more like this, just leave some requests in the comments. And if you haven't checked out my Vlogmas series yet, you guys should definitely go look at it. I post some daily routines and you can see a little bit more of my day-to-day life. But yeah, don't forget to follow me on my socials. And if you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe as well. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!